I'm on time, Megan. Made it. Good. Flame side eyes just for everything. Really good candy bucket. Anyway, how are you tubers doing tonight? Um, I thought tonight was gonna be kind of fun, going over everything and all that good stuff. And then something happened after I stream up, and I got to see parts of it, and it's a real tearjerker. And we'll watch that together here in a second. Yeah, here you go. Definitely tears for the country family, the whole family. Of course, I hope that Mrs. Country is fine, Nancy, and comes back, because it's horrible. And this was so much fun setting this up, because there's a lot of information out, and it's the breaking stuff of a true crime thing. And I mean, honestly, if I'm doing this, I like to wait like a week or so, because that's usually when stuff starts filtering in. Hey, you know what we'll do? We'll get do some groking stuff, and what's this? I need to turn off notifications. Woohoo! Off. Anyway, do all that. Hot damn, Elaine, how you doing? Yeah, Guthrie. Savanah Guthrie's mom. So, anyway, it's just, yeah, I thought, hey, Kimberly, how you doing? I thought what it would be was we'd go through hey, big dog. Oh yeah, you're out there. You're out in Arizona, aren't you? Yeah, it's really, really terribly sad. It's not sad yet. It's not sad yet. Scary, what it is. It's really scary right now. Hey, Edward, how you doing? Q42, look at you. I don't want to keep on rhyming. Hey, Heather, what's up? What, did I spell something wrong? Did I spell something wrong? What did I spell wrong? Kathy, what's going on? Why damn it, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm great. How are you? I'm doing well. Doing well. I'm glad to see you. Thank you. I haven't seen you in a while, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like to know my peeps are okay. So, anyway, yeah, Lacey's a hoot. She's a real hoot. She's fun to play with. She she's so Lacey. Her background's in politics, and she reminds me a lot of girls I used to know, and they're just you just gotta know how to handle. You just gotta know how to handle 'em, and once you do, they're awesome. She would be if there was a cigar bar, she'd be sitting at it, smoking a cigar, having uh, a whiskey on rocks, that type of girl. Talking about foreign relations. Amazing. Courtney, glad to see you. Always watching just sometimes on TV. Can't chat. Oh, wow. That's fun. I saw you recently. You're doing a Monday night bingo or something like that. I forget where I was. I was like, I haven't seen goddamn Elaine in a while. I need to go say hi to her. And of course, because I wasn't around, I couldn't do it. T42, thanks so much. We have members, y'all. Y'all, if you might be a new member. Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, wiggle, How you doing? Yo, if you're a new member, you want to go hang on Discord, go over to the members thing on my channel tab, and there should be a link to Discord. I need to update it probably. So if it doesn't work, let me know. I'll be more inclined to get it started. What's this Black Forest mint? I don't want mint. I'm gonna take that one out. I like it, but I don't want it right now. Sorry. I get my candies right. Ooh, Jolly Rancher gummy. This is so bad for me. Black Forest, is that one mint too? Does that say mint or mini? What did that say? This one says mini. That says mini, doesn't it? Yeah, mini. I like mini. Have you ever noticed that things taste better if they're small? I'm going after all these smarties. Anyway, listen, guys, let's get this going. So, hey Noel, how you doing? Um, so Savanah Guthrie. No, you're not talking adult. Um, hey Linda, how you doing? Savanah Guthrie is a news chick. Oh wait, hold on. You're 18 months. I didn't see that part. 18 months. Well, look at
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Treasure Island. You're now experiencing the terrible twos. That's so much better than for the other guy. Who did mess up their birthday? Sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm Shane. 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Shane.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
We know.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. 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 Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Thank you, Shane. They just choked on a mini. All right, so here's the deal. Hold on, let me take this on. Big Dog, happy birthday. We're going to do happy birthday. Not right there.
I like turtles.
I choked again, Big Dog.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yes. No, forget it.
That's your birthday thing from Broken.
Yes. No, forget it.
Love you, Big Dog. Oh my gosh. Roseman, how you doing? Big Dog, you're an Aquarius. Harriet, what's up? All right, so hang on, wrong thing. Let me do this. Wrong button, right button. All right. Nanyc Guthrie is the mother of the prominent NBC Today show co-anchor Savanah Guthrie. She has been described by her daughter as a woman of deep faith, resilience, and selflessness. Having raised her family single-handedly after the sudden death of her husband, Charles Guthrie, from heart attack in 1988 when Savanah was 16 years old. Golly, man. So... Nancy is a former homemaker and community member, settled in Tucson in the 70s. where she built strong ties, including active involvement in her local church. She has 3 children, Savannah, Annie, and Cameron. Over the years, Nancy has appeared on the Today Show multiple times, often highlighted for her close bond with Savannah and her role in instilling values of faith and perseverance in her family. Um, let's see here. She resided alone, blah blah blah. On February 4th, where's my phone? Whose birthday's coming up? Oh, is that your mom's birthday? I'm so confused. All right. Well, maybe I should pull up what I'm reading. I don't need to because I'm about done. So on the 4th of February, no, excuse me. She went missing. The 31st of January was the last time they saw her. She goes home, goes to bed. Then people were like, "Wait a second, I'm worried about her. I can't find her." Stuff. Neighbors go over there, whatnot, and they see that her security cameras have been tampered with. She's not there. Dale Barry, what's up? Turtle Girl 420. How are you doing, Turtle Girl? Hey, Triple Avery. Uh, it's oh, I keep freezing. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. That's it. So if I go to a different tab, it freezes my video. I don't know why. It's a new crappy thing that started happening. But glad you told me don't do that. Frozen, all I hear is audio. Hey, Chicken Gun, what's up? All right, hang on a second. Let's see if I do this. Let's go to nope. All right, this is what I'm reading. So, our good friend, um, what's it? Ara's the name I use for it or whatever. Here, like, give me an update. Let me know all this stuff that's going on with her. And what I want to do is later on ask like questions and stuff, and we see what we can find. I just want to find right now I'm frozen because I want to click the wrong button. Uh, where we are. And here we are. As of February 4th, was updates extending to early February 5th based on real time reports. No, they aren't, but that's okay. 5th is tomorrow. The primary and most urgent development in Nanyc Guthrie's life is her ongoing disappearance, which authorities are treating as a suspected abduction. She was last seen alive. I don't like that word. On the evening of the 31st, after being dropped off at her home by family members following a diner outing, the incident unfolded in the middle of the night with evidence suggesting forced entry and a struggle. This has captivated national attention due to Savannah's high profile. Can you guys see me? Am I stuck still? I bet you I still am stuck. Savannah's high profile status drawing, what is it saying? Parallels to other celebrity linked missing persons cases where media scrutiny can both aid and complicate investigations. Anyway, that's where we are, right? It's happening to people all over YouTube. Oh, the freezing. Thank you. Let me know that. I'm telling him how I fix it. Hot woman. All right. Now, what I'm going to show you just came out 30 minutes ago. I don't want to watch it. I watched a part of it. I don't want to watch it. It is, what are my earbuds doing? All right, they're working. All right, it is very heart-wrenching. It is a plea from the family, and it just sucks. Okay, it just sucks. I also feel like we all watch it together, and we need to get this news out there. So I'd rather watch it with y'all than watch it by myself. So that's where we are. Now, I'm gonna share this. All right, here we are. Can I make this thing bigger? Can I make this bigger? I feel like this ought to be bigger, right? Can't hear anything. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? You don't hear this? You can't hear it? All right, well, let's take that one off. Hey, how you doing? I got one more way to do it. And will it work? Do should be right there. Why not there? Oh, because I have so many tabs, I got lost.
Half of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too.
And this is the beginning, right? Is this the beginning?
Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She's funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure. She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances. She chooses joy day after day, despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief. We are always going to be merely human, just normal human people who need our mom. Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She's 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. please reach out to us. Mommy, if you are hearing this, you are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy. We believe and know that even in this valley, He is with you. Everyone is looking for you, Mommy, everywhere. We will not rest. Your children will not rest until we are together again. We speak to you every moment, and we pray without ceasing, and we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Stay strong.
We love you, Mom. We love you.
So it just sucks, man. It just sucks. The devil's out there, y'all. The devil is out there. And maybe not. Thank you so much for the 20 memberships. I'm gonna hold off on some wiggle celebrations right now. I'll get to them. I'll get to them. And see here, what else is happening here? Got forget my bluntness. The authorities should not let the family pay the ransom. They can't set a bad precedent. Call their bluff. It's for the best. I don't have an opinion on any of that. That's I mean, you know what? Actually, Alex, you bring up a really, I mean, not intentionally, I don't think, but you brought up a really good point. When was the last time any of us have seen somebody being held for ransom and it wasn't in a movie? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird, right? Um, I like Chicken Gunner. This doesn't feel real. Yeah, Courtney, that was definitely a tearjerker. I didn't even know you could get ransom insurance. But yeah, you got me thinking about this one. When's the last time you've heard of anybody? I mean, I always hear the Lindbergh baby, the Lindbergh baby. Where am I here? Oh, so strange. Who kidnaps an elderly woman? He's bad and has a hard time walking. Right? You got if I mean again. Let's talk about that. What we know, probably. I'm hoping what we know about kidnapping, we see from movies, right? I forgot, Linda. I forgot you're over there. Well, then you gotta let us know. You gotta keep us up to date. I'm making you our weather girl, weather girl, because I couldn't think of anything else. Linda's our Arizona weather girl. Linda, what's the weather out there? Ah! Um, the Zodiac killer had ransom. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing I know about the Zodiac killers is Ted Cruz, right? When he not knowing all the circumstances, I will not offer my opinion. It's what I do. I was thinking the same thing this morning. It's so strange. Yeah, who kidnaps an LA? Well, here's some. Okay, so I saw parts of that video before we started, and I went and told White Rabbit about it. And here it's so surreal to her because she was getting updates about Savanah Guthrie. She's like some medical procedure she had had, and stuff like that. And she's like, "Why am I getting all this stuff on this chick from the Today Show?" She thought it was really, really weird. And then, she came in and she tells me this, and I was like, "Yeah," it's like, her mom was kidnapped, and she's like, "What? I don't kidnapped? I mean, who kidnaps?" That doesn't sound right, and I agree, it doesn't sound right. Um, was Patty Hearst the ransom? I don't know, she fell for her captors, right? You think there'd be coverage, right? Video came out, like, 30 minutes before I started the stream. Just came out. People would bring you back. You know what's funny about that? So Blue Dog was misbehaving, and then I just told him right before we started. I told I was like, "Well, it's a shame nobody did or somebody didn't take you instead of Savannah Guthrie's mom." And White Rabbit says, "Nobody would take Blue Dog. They would give her back and say I'm sorry." But no, it was weird. It was that was a true statement though. Nobody knows anything yet, right? It's always hot. Oh, there she is. Are you gonna be covering this, Lost Souls? If you are, I'm gonna redirect to you. Oh, yeah, but he wanted to like kidnap. You're talking about Pelosi's husband, right? He didn't want to. We didn't get to a ransom thing. Yeah, right. Aquanet sent the ransom note to TMZ. Right. I was sorry, I'm like, what I miss? What's going on? Who's this Guthrie person? You got to add humor. You have to add humor. That's the only way we can get through it here. My husband would pay him to keep me. White Rabbit would too. She says that. She has said that. Somebody said something. It said, like, aren't you worried? Like, I'm oblivious to a lot of things, right? And if like we're somewhere and like I'm just talking and like I'm not paying attention, I don't know what's going on. It'd be talking to like a girl or something like that, just out doing whatever. And somebody's like, "Aren't you gonna say something or do something?" Say this to my wife. And she's like, "Please." She wants him, she can have him. She has to take all this stuff too. And then I'm like, and then she'll be like, that girl was hitting on you, right? I'm like, I was talking to a girl? When was this? I am that oblivious. Yes, just got yours scheduled. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. So, Lost Souls, this is her forte, right? So I want to make sure that when I get done here, I get you guys sent over there to her and don't mess that one up. Ah, why is my voice on here? Stop it. Stop talking. All right. And is this the new one? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is us. All right. Let me go over to here. And we'll go to. Sorry, guys. It takes a few minutes. It doesn't take a few minutes, just I'm not very smart. That's the main thing. I'm not very good at doing things. So I got that going for me. Oh, and okay, we go over here. Nope, wrong one. Go. No, wrong thing. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, Nina's yawn. Mhm. There we are. All right, cool. Save. All right, so that way I'll get sent over there to her. Dark humor for uncomfortable situations is always good. Laugh so you don't cry. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. I prefer that. It's, uh, how we handle things around here. Let's see. There's another reporter who has a podcast. Can't think of her name. Start with named police source that her brother-in-law was a suspect. So I heard that the brother-in-law being a suspect. Okay, I heard that part, but where, like, so Savannah's, I don't even know, Savannah married or is it the sister? Right, heck, as far as we know, it could be the brother's husband. And do we know who? Um, no, it's not right now. Not right now. News station called to has up to date info. They just updated 36 minutes ago. How do I find that? That's a hard one. No, it really is kind of hard for me. Oh, I remember now what I wanted to show you guys. Um, duh, duh, duh. Oh yeah, that's another one. So hang on. Oh, I just realized I'm frozen, aren't I? So let me take this off. Let's take this off. Let me show you guys. So this just happened not too long ago. This is the Tucson or PCSD, where PCSD is, and Border Patrol have gone back to the Guthrie's house there in Arizona. And at this sign right here says, "Dear Guthrie family, your neighbors stand with you." Look at that beautiful cactus. Hey, Lady Autumn Sky, how you doing? Ashley Banfield, he used to work for Newsmax, went on their own podcast and they reported that. Reported what? What part? Oh, about the brother-in-law. Or yes. Kimberly Ray. When did the video come out? If she went missing January 31st, how long after was this? The one we just watched that came out 30 minutes before the stream started. So like 8:30 today. 8:30 this afternoon. Yeah, I know. It's been a while since we've seen. Yeah, that is. So one of the things I heard early on was that maybe it was workers for her. So I guess that's what got her. Hey, Lady Autumn, I hope you're doing well. You're an Aquarius too, aren't you? I think we got a whole Aquarius thing going on. February 1st. So the 31st was Saturday. Saturday night they went out to eat. And the first, people were concerned. They like, oh, she didn't go to church. She didn't go to church. See, it pays to have a community. It pays to have a community. And that's where, like, what's weird is like I feel that way over here. I'm like, hey, I haven't seen you guys. Lady Autumn Sky. Uh well, I'm like, I haven't seen you guys in a while. I get worried about you. Well, I do, because that's all we have is each other. The Joe Blow on the street's not gonna look for us. Uh, you know, the police aren't looking for you. Only like where you belong. You know, your community that you create, that you're part of. They're the ones that'll look for you. They're the ones that'll say something's not right. Then you go check on my friend. That's what was the YouTuber that passed away? Uh John the Woo. Canceled to be on the lookout for Lady Autumn Sky. All right. Not Aquarius, but my first three kids are Aquaman. I knew there was a thing, right? Wait, hold on. Your first three kids are Aquaman's kids? Oh my. What do you like to give birth to a fish? No, I'm kidding. Alicia, how you doing? I am glad you're here. Very glad you're here. Any person of interest, they're saying that it may be brother-in-law. No, that's a rumor. That's a rumor going on. There's no real person of interest. Let me see what happens. All right, let me do this real quick. So this is the, I'm big on Grok over here. Well, heck, I pay $7 a month or whatever it is for it. Oh, we're gonna get real plain Jane in 26, y'all. There's gonna be a lot of. We're gonna take everything off the network. All right, let's see here. I still can't do that. Okay, so key details from the scene. Blood splatters found inside and outside the house, outside the home, including on the doorstep, damage indicating forced entry, and the home being designated a crime scene. Nancy's essentials, cell phone, wallet, car, and medications were left behind, ruling out voluntary departure. She has a pacemaker. Oh, yeah, that was the thing. Her pacemaker lost signal to her because they controlled her iPhone and her Apple Watch, and it lost signal at 2 a.m. on February 1st. So that's the timeline they're working with. Other than medications, her survival could be a risk, adding urgency to the risk. Ransom notes. Multiple media outlets, including TMZ and local Arizona stations, received purported ransom demands, some specifying cryptocurrency payments and containing chilling details about her condition. Authorities are investigating these as potential leads, although their authenticity remains unverified. The nuances include possibly being targeted because of Savannah's fame, though officials have not confirmed a motive. Experts note it is odd and very concerning, with no clear ties to robbery, home invasion, or random crime. Cases such as false ransom notes from opportunists are being considered. Oh, now that's a one. Now think about that. There's so many people out there trying to rip you off. It could be one of those Nigerian princes, a Nigerian prince is like, hey, if you give me $50,000 in Bitcoin, I will give you your mom back and $1 million. How you doing out and about? So there's use all thing where the son-in-law is not a suspect. Yeah, I think they were Nest cameras, Big Dog, right? I thought it was weird they specified that. They were ripped off as well. Yeah. Yeah, they need to look for the cameras. That's why you have more than one. Have more than one camera. I was happy to help the nice Nigerian prince whenever he wrote me. But he just wanted pictures. We're gonna start calling Broken Baker. He's a Danish elf, a king. He's a prince, whatever the hell he is. He's Swedish. Uh, people that don't realize that I joke around with him, they will always comment and they say he's not Swedish. Like they're so excited to tell me that he's not. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, he's French. I would never insult a Frenchman like that. It's fine. I get that all the time. I get it all the time. He's not Swedish. Really? Does the sun rise in the west? No. Well, the prince did say no a lot. uh, that's who gets Baker's picks. He sent him to the Nigerian prince, trying to get the money from him. Hey, actually, you know what that reminds me real quick. Now a little bit more appropriate timing here. A little bit more appropriate timing. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Maybe not. Where are her movie nuts memberships aren't here? Like I'm looking over here on the start, and they're not here. Wait. Oh, you hit the star? You hit that little star, it goes away? No. Who do that? What does that mean? Huh? Well, I can't find it now. So weird. Who knew that was a thing? I thought I hit the star meant save it. That
Wiggle,
was
wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle, wiggle.
Nice.
thank you, maybe not. That was so weird. Wait, where did that go from? Oh, he is. And that's another one I can't get to pull up. Gosh bless that. Makes me so angry.
No, 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 oh no! This is not what I had in mind at all! This Danish flag represents my disapproval!
StreamYard fixed itself. Oh my gosh, StreamYard fixed itself. Oh, that's so great.
No.
No, 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 oh no! This is not what I had in mind at all! This Danish flag represents my disapproval!
Oh my gosh. Here we are in a serious conversation, and it worked. I tried to get this to work the other night, and it wouldn't work. It's just like him. It's so just like him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'm glad you brought this up. Are we gonna solve the abduction tonight? Well, let's see here. So over here, I know I'm frozen. I just realized that. Where'd he go? Where's my thing? Where's my thing at? There it is. All right. Investigation updates. Let's see if I can make it a little bigger. There you go. All right. That's not, you can't see that. Investigation updates. Let's see, this is what the Groke says. The Pima County Sheriff's Department, led by Sheriff Chris Nanos, is coordinating with the FBI, analyzing DNA, surveillance footage, cell phone tower data, and license plate cameras. No official suspect or person of interest has been named as of the latest reports. However, one unconfirmed report from journalist Ashley Banfield suggests focus on Savannah's brother-in-law, Annie's husband. That's who we just saw in the thing. So this is the one where you guys said is not true. Wait, I have Robo Voice. Oh, it's Savannah. She did because she was tired of the attention her brother and sister were getting. This introduces familial intrigue as a possible angle, though authorities emphasize they're working closely with the family and have not corroborated this. A $2,500 reward is offered for information leading to the arrest, involvement of federal agencies, and Trump's elite team. What's Trump's elite team? Trump's elite team? Yo, this thing's supposed to take us to Mars. Reflects the case's high priority, but also raises considerations about over politicization or resources strained on local efforts. Edge cases include the ransom notes. What is edge cases? What does that mean? Ransom notes potentially being hoaxes could divert to resource. Blah blah blah. Savannah is currently in Tucson supporting the search, has publicly appealed for prayers, describing her mother as a good and faithful servant and leaning on her Christian faith, a theme echoed in family interviews. Publicly, the case has sparked widespread concern and broader implications and considerations. The incident highlights vulnerabilities for, this is scary, y'all. This is very scary. Here, but Ashley Rand was on the internet. Let's see here. That's the elite team is FBI. Valhalla's the elite team. Yes, yes. He won't go to the desert though. Wait, get the dictionary out. What'd I do wrong? What'd I do wrong? I don't know. Edge? I don't know what edge means in this context. Where'd he go? Broader implications. So this is something that bothered me. So the incident highlights the vulnerabilities for elderly individuals living alone, especially in suburban areas with low crime, but potential for targeted attacks. Nuances include the intersection of celebrity and crime. Savannah's platform has expedited federal involvement, but may invite copycats or false leads. Related considerations involve elder abuse statistics, the efficiency of pacemakers and investigations, and the psychological impact. Savannah has spoken on clinging to faith and blah, blah. The result, possibly, it could underscore community and text role in recoveries. It doesn't matter. Here's what I care about. The incident highlights vulnerabilities for elderly individuals living alone, especially in suburban areas with low crime but potential for targeted acts. That one sentence right there is what bothers me because we're there. It doesn't have to, age is not a disqualifier. You don't have to be a certain age to be the victim of something. But people will consider your age as being more likely to victimize you. It doesn't matter. It does just it's never look like a victim. Never look like you are easily taken advantage of. Never look like you can don't make yourself a target. Don't be an easy target. 80s music, how you doing? If you were to say a gut feeling, I agree with you. I still have a gut feeling. It feels weird. I don't know why it feels weird. I don't blame the Guthries at all. That's not part of it, but it feels weird about like maybe I want it to feel weird because I don't want to think this can happen just so randomly. You know? It's just hang on, I got a thing here real quick I want to share with you guys. Now I'm gonna freeze, okay? I'm gonna freeze up. So what I'll do is I'll just oh look at this. I'll take me. Wait, why am I doing that? Take that off, and I'll do this. Oh, now I can't be frozen. And then I'm gonna share. All right, you guys see it? Yeah, there we are. All right, we got some maps. We like maps. So all right, you guys, this is Skyline and this is Campbell Avenue. It was at this intersection right here, is what they said she lived close to. Right? This is sad. I can't believe they haven't found her. Praying for her. Yes. It feels weird because it's a celebrity's mother. Yeah, you'd think that a celebrity's mother would have more security, right? Mine lived alone until 91. Now we check on her almost every day. I've lived alone since 26, few decades now. Aquanut, you still have to be careful. Still have to be careful. The boogeyman's out there. So, but where am I saying? Where's my map? Where's my map? Here it is. All right. So let's see here. Where is here's like Skyline Villas. I mean, it could be like here. You don't want to think it's too far away. Maybe over this way. And then you got down here. You know what? I bet it's probably like right here. Doesn't that seem more community, like maybe like a senior or like here, right here? No, I think you have to get in. If it said at this intersection, I'm thinking that you have to be able to enter the neighborhood from there, which is this one right here or this one over here. Or right through here. Big dogs with big barks. I love it. Now, what about Minnesota ice fraud? Right? That's all gone. So Lost Souls, just they said in the so there's a you know the missing person poster that the police department put out. It says at this it's at this intersection is where she was abducted from. Her home is close to this intersection. So I'm just looking at the intersection and thinking, okay, so where could she be? Right? Like where it would be a house that she lives at. I don't care about where she lives, but you'll see here in a second what I want to do. And let me turn my thing off because it's gonna freeze again. So okay, so we kind of get an idea. It's like maybe like here or here or here, one of these things, right? Now let's go. Whoops, no, I don't want Skyline Drive. No, I don't want that. What is I want to go out. So if you are Skyline looks like a big road. A lot of things are on it. I mean, down here is country clubs and stuff. And this way goes through neighborhoods. Campbell, you go up here, you kind of looks like it, unless you go up here, unless Campbell somehow connects to these, and I don't even know if those are roads. Another hiking trail, see? Finger Rock Trailhead. Okay, so you're not gonna go that way. You're gonna go. Is this south? I don't know where. What's that thing called? A compass is on this thing. So you go south. But this starts getting more spacious. There's more. The houses are further away from the streets. There's not many businesses, and then you hit East River. And where can you go? I mean, does it make sense what I'm looking at? Like, where can they go with her when they get out? They abduct her somewhere in here where those red marks are. Hey, Shelly, how you doing? Yeah, Tammy, it is. But it's one of those things where it's like, when you hear the news updates, you're getting kind of an idea. This is just something I've always done. It just kind of makes me feel like I know the area better. Okay, so look, right here in the middle, this is where, what's the fastest? There you go. You go straight. You go straight down here. You turn on University here, and you're on I-10. Or you all the way down, and you're on 210. That's got to be the best way out, I think. Campbell Avenue. Hit Campbell all the way south. They hit the interstate. I mean, look, there's no traffic or anything going up here. This isn't a way to go. Where are you going to go if you go over? If you go right, you're going to go down the same way. So if you, let's say you come out here and you go down this road, you're going to end up going same area, trying to get back to the interstate. So that's my bet, is that it is somewhere between right here where she lives and the interstate right here. I'm thinking they went this way. That'd be my guess. Do we know why they took her out and about? No. No, there's nothing but speculation right now. Nothing but speculation. So, license plate readers will catch them. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, she could be in China by now. Mentally, you're absolutely correct. Rose, what's going on? You can see your house from there. Awesome. I didn't mean to dox you. Her house is only 77 miles from Mexico. I didn't know that. Problem with the cameras out there, it's no street lights. It's pitch black at night. Could be Bugs Bunny. Yes, the left at Albuquerque. Left at Albuquerque. How you doing? Yeah, that's right. Even then, you gotta have the plate number. We don't know who we're looking for. Yeah, it's. I agree with Mitchell here. In China by now. Kelly, I hope you're doing all right. The houses are on an acre or more each in the neighborhood. Are they really? Oh wow. Wow. So that's in her neighborhood where she was taken? Oh, that's so. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. I don't know. I don't know. J7, J7. Look,
No, 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 oh no! This is not what I had in mind at all! This Danish flag represents my disapproval!
I got to work. I got to work.
You don't seem to want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert.
No, 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 oh no! This is not what I had in mind at all. This Danish flag represents my disapproval.
She did this over a 10-piece chicken wing.
It was so beautiful. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Big Dog and West 10 comes up from Tucson to Phoenix, then to LA. Okay, so where does 10 go to? South. Like how far would you take west? Would you take 10 to get to Mexico? Yeah, they are. They are. Valhalla doesn't like them. My anxiety's over the roof. I can't take this. I cannot take this. Anyway, Los Angeles, what time's your thing start? I can't even find a word. I don't even know if I such an idiot. Anyway, yes, this is scary. Yeah, he does break Jesus. I haven't seen him around. I think he's scared to he's like, Valhalla's a strange one. I wish he would stream so people would go over there and make fun of him. You know? 10 Central. What time's that here? Is that 11? Oh, wow. I did math. All right, so what do you guys think? Who would take her? Who's taking her? Where do we go find what would you do? Man, here's the thing. I'll be honest with you guys. This is not me speaking. Hey, I'm gonna quote a movie, but there's a Steven Seagal movie called Marked for Death, and he says in there he's fighting the Jamaican drug lords, and he says, "Fuck with my family, you die." And I think that's a great line. Yeah, I love that movie. What would you guys think? Because I'm earlier I started getting I wouldn't need the police. I wouldn't need the police. No. You're not touching my family. You're not touching people I call family. What happened? What's happening? Roseman. Valhalla calls that hate it. Was that a horrible, horrible joke? I feel like it was. I feel really bad for saying that now. I feel so bad. I mean, I scrolled all the way back to see what was going on. I was so worried about you, and I saw that, and I made a bad joke. Oh, it was so horrible. I'm gonna go ahead. Because like my mama said, I'm going straight to hell. What? My factory owner has similar crime as plumber. Kidnap. What? What chicken gun? Wait, the factory owner's wife was kidnapped by the plumber? She didn't run off with him? I've seen that in movies. It was called log jamming. You're gonna study the case. Well, hopefully it's not gonna be a long one, you know. But it's I was telling this to Lost Souls. I was like, this is gonna be a huge thing. It's gonna break open wide this weekend. Man, everybody's gonna be covering this. And that's when Lost Souls was up running last night. And I was like, man, let me know. I wish I'd known last night. I'd have turned people over to you. So that's why we're gonna go. I'm gonna send you everybody over there to her place because she covers this stuff, man. She's great at it. You guys should have seen her coverage of I almost had Brian Kilberg. Oh, burger. You know the Ohio, Indiana 4. Oh, Indiana. Where's that place? Idaho 4. Why am I struggling tonight? Tonight's a big struggle for me. I went and I had to pick up. Okay, I hate CVS. I don't know how CVS has my number. They were texting me all the time to let me know the dog's medicine's ready. And then now I got that turned off. Now they call me all the time. And I'm like, I'm not the one who takes it over there. I wouldn't go there. I would go to Costco. I wouldn't go to CVS because when you go to CVS, they open that window up. It smells. It smells so bad that the whiff of air that comes flying through there, it's just like it is medicine and vomit mixed up. It is the worst smell. No other pharmacy has this problem. CVS stinks. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like going in there. I don't want anything to do with CVS. And they call me all the time. Like, oh, brown dog's medicine break. Brown dog's medicine break. Brown dog. I'm like, I'm not going to go pick it up. What are you talking about? So anyway, I went tonight and picked it up. White Rabbit. I get up today. I'm like, where's your mom, guys? Where is she? And I thought she left. Went out of the garage, looked for her car. It was still there. She had laid down. She got a migraine this afternoon. And I was like, oh, man, that's horrible. Kind of like what I had the other day. Anyway, so she's been feeling bad. I sous vide pork chops last night. And I was like, I don't know what is my stomach. It started last night. I just started feeling, Probably I thought of going to CVS. That's what it was. Going to CVS made my stomach feel sick. Been this way for 24 hours. So I was like, no, I'm going to get some McDonald's. I know White Rabbit, when she doesn't feel good, she likes chicken nuggets. I get a couple of McDoubles, But I was like, okay, I'm going to go see it. Went over that place. It stinks. I hate it so bad. And then I got the dogs with me, and they said, oh, would your dogs like some cookies? I'm like, yeah, they would. Hello. These weren't cookies. These were like, what's a real small breed of dog? What's the smallest breed of dog? They were cookies for those, but they were puppy cookies. They were like this big. They're teeny, a jelly bean, the size of a jelly bean. My dogs were like, what is this? They got mad. They were like looking around, like, where's the rest of it? Oh, it was so awful. What am I telling them? What happened? It was horrible. Oh gosh, treats for a brown dog. Oh my gosh, he loves you. He absolutely loves you. I just realized I have a treat somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 yeah.
I'm so glad you didn't see me drink this with the lid on it again. I hate CVS so bad. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Don't forget Blue Dog. Oh, yeah. Blue Dog's the only one that matters around here. Let me tell you, she'll let you know that one in our.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 yeah.
That's all she cares about is herself. Thank you. Walgreens is almost as bad. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. Did you eat all the dog treats when the candy was gone? I don't eat dog treats. Do I? I don't think so. I do want to find some more candy though. I don't want more Smarties. And that I've had a lot of Smarties, but I'm like, I don't have any more Smarties. The little bucket has a little lid to it. Kind of hard to get into sometimes. Oh my gosh. I had a lot of candy. Oh, I've had a lot of candy. Oreo. No, what's that one I'm looking for? What's that one? I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, I don't want that. That's my wife. She likes those strawberries. Where is the one I'm looking for? It's the Twizzler. The Twizzler. There's no Twizzler in there. That was good. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's hard. I can't eat hard candy because I can't swallow it real quick. These, I have slow eating candies. I have slow eating candy left. No, that's a slow eating candy. Where are all these? There we go. Like that's a fast eating candy. Like a gummy thingy, I can eat those straight. But the other ones, oh, I know. Sweet tarts are so good, aren't they, big dog? Oh, they're so good. Steelers is watching you and just gave your channel bad reviews. That's fine. I don't want the people that CVS would watch or people that would watch CVS. I don't want it. I don't want to be around it. I hate it. I hate them so bad. And they're always so annoying too. God, they're so annoying. They ask for my ID for the freaking dog medicine. And then they scan. You ever scan the back of your ID? What are you doing scanning my ID? I don't know what's on there. I don't know when you scan it, what you get. I'm going to put tape on there. I'm going to say, no. I'm going to do exactly what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go.
No, oh no! This is not what I had in mind at all! This Danish flag represents my disapproval!
I'm going to get some Danish flag tape and put over where they scan my ID. What a crock of crap. Why is CVS scanning my ID? They do not need to scan my ID. I'm not going to stand up for this injustice. That's a good point. That's solid. This is green apple. Mm. Mm. That's awesome. That's awesome. Mm. This is a slower candy. It's stuck all over my mouth now. It's all over my mouth. Mm. Yeah, that's a new thing. All the states want you ID'd for everything. Not to vote though. No, anybody can do that. You don't even have to be able to count. Voting a right? Voting's not a right. Supreme Court's ruled voting is not a right. Sweet Fly, I was thinking about you earlier today. How are you doing? Well, you're in Arizona. Do you know anything about the Guthries? Anything about the Guthries? I am not wearing pants, but I do need to use the restroom. A lot of. Oh, it's empty. Aren't you guys proud of me? That's a whole bottle of water. Captain America water. I've spilled this like 4 times. I have to have a lid now when I stream. I keep knocking them over. Right, Kelly? It's tracking my data. I don't want him to have my data. I don't want to be there. No, you're not going to. Oh, I'm going to get tape. I'm going to tape over it with Gorilla Tape. And they're going to be like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you can. All the numbers up front are just as good. I don't want you scanning that because I don't know where that information's going. I don't know what's on there. You don't need my name. You don't need to type in anything. You just have to say yes. It asks you, are you over 18? Yes. I hate them. I'm not doing it. I'm so glad to hear that. So glad to hear that. Hey, I saw, have you guys ever done condensed milk? You heat it up with cocoa powder? I watched somebody make that today. I was like, that looks interesting. Looked like a little bit like fudge. What's up, ugly? There's no bird in my room. No birds. They're not real. Yeah, your 4th Apple Ale. I didn't know they made ale. They came out with new air tags. More accurate. I'm a game for my wife so I can track her better. So if she gets kidnapped. That's it. Hold on. Oh. No more. Water. Done. All right. Listen, I have a recipe for fudge that you make with marshmallows. Oh, wait. Marshmallows or the marshmallow fluff? That's some good stuff there. That's some good stuff, the marshmallow fluff. Wait, was it Broken Baker puts that stuff in mayonnaise and calls it a fluffernutter? Is that what he does? He's so weird. He's so weird. It's all the sardines they eat over there. You would think I was really worried that when uh, Baker came over, I really was afraid he'd smell like licorice and sardines. You don't have fluffer? She taught how to make it. Peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwich. I've never had one. Is that an Arizona thing? Why don't you put jelly on there? Like Americans. What's happening? Hmm. I don't know. You can't even buy condoms without a license? You need some condom? I'll send them to you. I'll have to go get them. Gosh, I don't even know where they keep them. What? No, it came from my dad. He was from the East. Oh. Like, Japan? Like, what's that? When they always say, like, East meets West. Who's East and who's West? I've never known that. So I don't know. I had Western Civ. I told that story, but I don't know what that was about either. What? What's good? What were we just talking about? Oh. Oh, you're good. You're good with the condoms. You ever had to put those on in health class on a banana? If I kept the condom and ate the banana. I don't eat bananas, so it was weird. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to yawn. I could really need to go tinkle. So I'm getting nervous. I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom. Listen, I love you guys. I'm gonna send you over to Lost Souls. Help her find a soul. She's got all that good stuff going on. All the Savanah Guthrie stuff. All right. And appreciate you guys being here. The stuff that's going on before I go, hang on. Like the stuff that's going on, it's just that's just awful, It's my wife's like, who would take her? It's like, Savannah Guthrie's not someone you think of as being famous. That's what she said. And I was like, I didn't really know who she was. I mean, I see a picture of her. I'm like, oh yeah, she looks familiar, but it's like, why would somebody take a parent stuff? And I was like, just weirdos out there. Okay. Yeah. It's like, that's something we all have to be, cautious of. That's why I don't like feuds. I don't like fighting. I don't like the online stuff because some people take this so serious and they don't realize that you're just a human being just like they are. And just be careful, y'all. Look out for each other. We should hear some updates at 10 p.m. about 90 minutes from now. Thank you, Linda. King Bob says, I hope I can sleep. You know what? I got up about 7 times last night. I could not sleep at all. Kimberly Ray says, sleeping for? Sleeping. What's wrong with me? Praying for the missing lady, family, and all involved in this case. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. This is so real because, like, I don't know if this ever happening. Like a ransom note, right? I mean, that's some Hollywood make believe. And so it makes me think, like, is the person that does that, did they get that idea from a movie, from watching TV? Weird. Oh, weird. Wait, Kelly, oh, I think your prediction about there being a bunch of losses this year will come true. Kelly, why do you say that? Real quick, why do you say that? 'Cause I hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm very wrong. I do want to know why you say that. It's a rough year. Yes, it's a rough year. You know, it's people are chicken gun. Thank you. Yeah, she did have a ransom, didn't she? Is that right? No, they found her, didn't they? I just realized what FKR is. I just realized what it is. I just realized that. Yeah, Kelly. Some of that stuff that's going on, and not good. It's not pretty. And I saw today somebody was posting stuff on X talking about Karen Reed and her upcoming civil trial. It was like, well, why does she want this person's cell phone data? It was all this was put out there. I was like, that's a different trial. Okay. I didn't say anything, but I was just thinking to myself, that's a different trial. This is not a criminal trial. There's different rules, there's different ways of doing it. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. And man, they're gonna get. I can already tell people are so invested in it, in stuff that is so trivial. Y'all, the Karen Reed, what happens in the civil case? I mean, I'll tell you right now. Just look at like OJ. He got hit on the civil. And what do you do? It's not right, man. It's not right. It sucks. And nobody cares about John O'Keefe. That tells me everything I need to know. Love you guys. Go tell Lost Souls to be sure and brush your teeth before she goes to bed. No, wait, that's what I gotta do.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.